I'm doing like literature writing.
Cool.
Yeah.
Gordon, just in time for the poetry. Hagen too. Poets are coming in. Who's next? Casey?
Hey. Thanks for coming to the concert at the Whitehaus. Here we are. Thanks to the Whitehaus.
Sick.
We have a great evening tonight. I'm going to start things off by reading some poems that aren't mine, some friends and theoretical friends. And then our very own Illusions of Porpoise will play with all of your favorite superstars from the Jamaica playing music scene, including name a name. And we have a couple of touring bands who are here tonight. One is called Punishment, who I haven't heard, but seems like very nice.
Sounds harsh.
Sounds harsh.
Yeah, I was hoping it was going to be like this evening of it.
Yeah, it's deceiving as far as I can tell.
Hi, baby.
So that'll happen, and then Megabog, who is our friend Erin and her band, is here from Seattle, and they're one of my favorite bands. So
Yes.
important to see them. And then Sophie Dickinson will play harp to end the night. She's over if you need like a beer or coffee. She's next door, so you can get that. She's a tall blonde lady pulling shots. So that's the night. There's a big basket if you feel like you have too much money in your pocket. You can just like empty it out and do it. Or if you just enjoy what you're doing or enjoy people coming to share their music. Greatly appreciated. Okay, I'm going to read a couple of Gary Snyder poems, which is pretty classic for me.
Should we scoot everybody in? There's lots of room.
Yeah, get some room in here. Okay, this first poem is called Once Only. It's by Gary Snyder. These first three. Almost at the equator, almost at the equinox, exactly at midnight, from a ship, the full moon in the center of the sky. After work, the shack and a few trees float in the blowing fog. I pull out your blouse, warm my cold hands on your breasts. You laugh and shudder, peeling garlic by the hot iron stove. Bring in the axe, the rake, the wood. We'll lean on the wall against each other, stew simmering on the fire as it grows dark, drinking wine. We're a stone girl at Sanchi, half asleep on the cold grass, night rain flickering the maples, under a black bowl upside down on a flat land, on a wobbling speck smaller than stars, space the size of a seed, hollow as bird skulls, light flies across it, never is seen. A big rock weathered funny, old tree trunks turn stone, split rocks and find clams all the time, loving, two flesh persons changing, clung to door frames, notions, year halves, and a rubble of years, touching. The dream pops. It was real, and it lasted forever. My friend Brian Ellis used to live here, and
Boo.
he writes wonderful poems, and he was just here for a celebration, and he sent me he sent me a bunch of poems, but I'm going to read 3 of his newer poems that I think are just lovely, and I wish you could have been here to read them, but you get me. First one's called Solid Gold. Come to my legs, children, come to me. Dance around me, solid gold. I am weaving you leaves into a million skirts. The leaves you dance, and I am your ball gown. Let the wind dance your promise. Waltz of light, textile to small desires. Close your eyes, see gold. I am brushing your hair, all visible light. What last castle swims invisible slowly, breathing electric fountain to forgive the diamond's ferocious mouth? What surprise? Here, unexpected treasure. Take your fill of color, because soon every blood will be illegal. Take the dance now. Mountain. Teach me your language. I want your voice. I want my mouth to be a drum. I want bad newspapers to cry when they look upon my face. When my grandfather died, what did my body learn? What is the difference between a photograph and a mirror? How can I age without light? First snow. Shake your hair. The world is not that big. Furtive and multitudinous. See the time for the blanket. Close the simple industry. Do not be ashamed to think the word purity. There is still a part of you lighter than gravity. Let it warm you. Let the memory sow the light's litter. When the sky breathes your breaths to crystal, bright necklace for the air. Bright erase with wool mirror and sleep for the caves. Hidden for the muck and blinding. Is that fragile? No, it's silence. It's everything in absence. So you begin young, cold. And I'm just going to read one more. That's my home. How to comprehend last sunlight on clouds. Stop writing. Thank you. Porpoise plays. I'm going to pass this around. If you feel like you can spare a few dollars for the traveling bands, that'd be great. Thank you.
Pretty soon, yeah.